Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks for coming out. A lot of thanks today. First, Eastern High School Junior ROTC program, great job to you all. I'd really like to encourage everybody. See, we've got a lot of our young citizens here today. When you're in high school, really consider going into the ROTC program. It teaches lots of great life skills. And by the way, the folks in junior ROTC always have higher grade point averages than those that don't, by the way. So that's a fact. So that's a good thing. So let's give a hand here to Eastern High School. Good job. Fred Moore and his team, too, have just been super relative to Flags for Vets and all the type of activities that were coming together. And as Fred and I were walking in together, he said when he started this, some people said, nobody's going to come out and want to put flags in the ground at the cemetery. And that kind of shocked me, because what we found is that all people really need is kind of an invitation. And they'll say, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I didn't know how to do it. So it takes leadership to step up and create initiatives like this, and you all have those type of opportunities in your lives, and I know many of you all are doing those, but create those opportunities as well, because this is when we see the soul of our city, the heart of our city come alive, but we're all doing something that's more important than ourselves, and this is a tremendous display of that today. So Fred Moore and your team, Fred always keeps a low profile, but he's the man back here in the red sweater vest. Thank you for your great leadership, Fred. Just for a brief message today, I think for all of us that have been in cemeteries where our military are honored, they're beautiful. Their simplicity is what reminds us of the nobility and the purity of the mission to protect this democracy that we have here in the United States of America. This week was an active week with all of these elections that took place, and I know everybody's glad that they're over. But, if you noticed, not a shot was fired, no drama in terms of military coups. People might have had different points of view during the election, and yeah, there were arguments back and forth, but the votes were taken, the tallies came in, and we move on. And that is something that we can all be proud of as Americans, and something that we should ask ourselves. I'm preaching to the converted here, but what is it that we can do more? I feel like citizenship is an issue that a lot of people have somewhat forgotten. Not you all, but we have three basic responsibilities in our lives. And one is to take care of ourselves so we can take care of our families. The second, whomever you're working with, take care of that organization so that they can prosper and you can prosper with them. But the third is our responsibility to do something for something bigger than us, our community, where we have nothing to gain other than the increase in the total good of our community. And that's what the strength and the social muscles of our community, that's where they're built. So thank you all for coming out here today and exercising citizenship, celebrating this beauty of our country, appreciation for our veterans and all of our military. This week coming up, obviously, is Veterans Day week. On Tuesday, we have a parade downtown, the Veterans Day parade that we restarted 3 years ago, or 4 years ago now. Apparently that we had a parade after World War II, and it stopped after that. And that didn't make any sense to myself and my team, so we said, let's start the Veterans Day parade once again. And it's been really great to see it grow every year. And you see more veterans, especially Vietnam era vets, come and stand on the parade route the first year, and they say they're just not quite ready to reintegrate into the parade. Then I see them next year walking. So it's a process for many veterans as they come back and work through what their military service was all about. So if you're a veteran, please come and walk in the parade. If you know veterans, please bring them as well. If they're not ready to walk, just come and participate with the event. We've lengthened the week. We call it now the Week of Valor. I wanted to increase it beyond one event. So the whole week we're recognizing and honoring veterans. We're having a dinner recognizing the male and female veteran of the year. We have multiple community service projects going on. We're having an exhibit, a convention, so that veterans can understand the services available to them, whether it's educational services, mental health services. We've made a commitment in our city to reduce homelessness amongst veterans. We still have homelessness among veterans. And so you'll see that type of activity going on throughout all this week as well. So please inform yourself about the Week of Valor and encourage as much activity as you can. And then please come out and celebrate the Veterans Day Parade with us, and bring our students and our citizens as well, so youngest citizens as well, so they understand the role of the military and our veterans in protecting what I believe is the greatest country on the face of the earth. So God bless you all. Thank you for coming here today.